It's 7 minutes past 3 o'clock. You're listening to Afternoon Edition with Sarah Brett and Dan Walker. Now, you might remember that 2 years ago, the winner of the X Factor, James Arthur, was beaten to Christmas #1 by the Justice Collective. The likes of Paul McCartney, Robbie Williams and Kenny Dalglish sang on a version of He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother, and it was to raise awareness of the Hillsborough tragedy.
You did well not to sing that. Normally you sing titles of songs.
I do. I can if you like.
No, thanks. And now the team behind that song are trying to repeat the feat with another festive chart topper. They're going to be recording a new version of this classic. That's the original of All Together Now by The Farm, of course. The band's lead singer, Peter Hooton, joins us now. Hi, Peter.
Okay, how are you doing?
Great to have you on. So 2 years ago, as Sarah said, the Justice Collective beat the X Factor to Christmas #1. This time it's the Peace Collective. So explain the concept.
Yeah, the idea is to re-release All Together Now. What happened is the Premier League approached us back in the spring and said that they had a truce tournament every year in Ypres in Belgium, where the actual Christmas truce, one of the truces happened and one of the football matches happened. And they asked us if we could considered re-recording All Together Now and including their under-12s kids from Premier League teams and Bundesliga teams. So we met them a couple of times. We thought it was a good idea because they said they were trying to engage the kids' education at the academies and education of football. And one of the great stories, for me, one of the greatest stories of the First World War and the conflict is this unofficial truce, spontaneous football match that happened in no man's land. So we thought we'd open it up to other musicians as well, rather than being just a re-release from The Farm, you know.
And that's, of course, for those who don't know what the lyrics of All Together Now are all about. You're still recording the new version, Peter. Who's on board? Can you tell us yet?
Yeah, we've got loads of people from all different tribes of the music industry. We've got Mick Jones is playing guitar on it and singing backing vocals. Suggs is on it. Gabrielle, Jar Wobble, the Proclaimers, Holly Johnson, John Power, Gorgon City, Guy Chambers. I mean, the list. The people are joining all the time, you know, and it's just fantastic that all sorts of people would join up. And we're trying to promote Priest. Let's not beat around the bush here. We're trying to promote Priest this Christmas because, I mean, it's been such a war-torn year, and we've been bombarded with images of war all year. We thought if we're going to do this song, we're going to do it and give the proceeds to the Red Cross. Fantastic humanitarian work, because that's what the song's all about. The fact that people came together in the First World War and stopped the fighting.
Peter, your phone cut out at the crucial moment there. Did you say the money was going to the Red Cross?
Yeah, it's going to the Red Cross, yeah, because we thought we'd choose, a humanitarian organisation to help both sides in conflicts. And the whole idea about All Together Now is both sides coming together and putting the weapons down and playing this historic game of football. And there were several games, it wasn't just one, several games, and they estimate up to 100 troops took part in the unofficial truce on that day. I mean, in some places, depending on which regiment, in some places the conflict carried on, but in the majority of places, the troops decided to take the opportunity to bury the dead, fraternise, exchange gifts, and in some instances play football. I think it's a magnificent story which should be told and retold to future generations.
Peter, it's a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed for being on Afternoon Edition. All Together Now by the Peace Collective will be released on December the 15th. And that is the day that the X Factor winner's single will be released as well.
I think I'm right in saying that was an Everton FA Cup final song as well from 1995.
Was it indeed?
It was.
Over the next hour, we're going to talk to the director who gained access to film